You've had some epic battles with Knots, John. Obviously, I think it was a semi in Australia when it was still on grass, if my memory serves correct, and also the Davis Cup match, like, is still going on. Talk about some of your epic battles with Knots.
Knots is one of the smartest players I ever played against. Mentally, he didn't beat himself, and so he got better and better as the match wore on. So he's a great match player. So in this format, that doesn't come into play as much because we're playing 2 sets. So it's more on a given day, and I feel like I should have an edge on a court like this that should favor me. But I mean, obviously, at this point, you can go out, and I feel like I could win every match, but then if it doesn't go out, I could lose every match. So it's sort of unpredictable now. But I mean, generally, recently, I've been hitting the ball pretty well.
How do you think your game matches up with Rafter?
Well, I played him in Adelaide, and I felt like I played pretty well. We were only playing an 8-game set. I lost 8-6, but he still had a real, his movement was so good still, and he had a pop to his serve. I mean, he was doing exactly what I thought he was going to do, and what I would try to do to players. Serve into the body, go out wide, hit it flat, hit a kick, keeping me off balance, being real aggressive. So I was watching sort of in a way like a younger image of the way I play. So it was real fun to do it. I think I played the best match that I played down there against him, but it would be a tall order to beat him here if he was hot, because he still really moves well, and he's got a lot of his ball really hops up. I mean, the serve is a lot of kick, and so it's tricky.
How would you compare him to playing Sampras now?
Sampras is even more sort of hit and miss, and just outright, he's not as good a server as Pete, but then again, no one else is. No one is. And Pete was always underrated how well he was. So it was like playing Pete a few years ago. And I don't know how much Pete's been sticking with it, say, recently, but I would say Pete could make it where you felt like you never really even got into it at all. And you could look up and the score could be 6-4, 6-4, and you never got any rhythm. It feels like there's a better chance, at least on my serve, to get more rhythm, because Patrick's more consistent, so he doesn't, he'll look to come in and block the ball, but it could be equally miserable potentially.
John, James Blank obviously had a great career, but he just didn't, maybe underachieving. I don't know what your opinion is of it, but obviously with Federer and Nadal out there in the great depth, just made it to the quarters of slams, not much further in Masters. What do you think was missing from his game? Do you think that he still can get that one match goal 2 weeks at US Open?
I think it is amazing that he got to 4 in the world, personally. I mean, his speed was one of the greatest I'd ever seen, so that was a great weapon. But he plays one way. The best guys have a little more variety. They have more options. When he goes at you, he's like the guy that throws a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, 96. There's days where he's unhittable and he'll beat anybody. But to consistently do that is quite difficult. To go 7 matches in a major, I think that his best chance was when he had the match with Andre, where he was up 2 sets and a break in the 3rd, and I think he had a break in the 5th also. And he lost 7-6 in the 5th. I mean, that was nothing. Probably one of the best matches he's ever been involved with, but he came up short. And he played Roger close a couple times on hard courts. He got it to a couple. I think he played him in the quarters there, maybe once or twice. So I mean, you're talking about two of the greatest players, 6 at worst. You put Roger's the best, and Andre's at worst you're not going to put him below top 8, top 6 or 8. So you're talking about guys that incredible players that he lost to. So, and he wasn't as comfortable on other surfaces it seemed than James. He did make the adjustments, but at this point it would be a tall order to put him on for him to make like a deep run into a major.
You hit with Andy Murray in his younger years, and now Djokovic has Todd Martin helping him. Is there any player out there that if they approached you, you would be interested in working with, even on just a consulting kind of basis?
I'm probably going to look actually to get even younger kids. That's a whole other animal. The mentality of a coach that sort of travels or is just giving guy tips. Anytime, any player, because ultimately we're sort of, I would like to think there's a certain camaraderie where you want it, as an ex-player and as a commentator, I'd like to see them maximize their ability. So if they actually want to ask me something, I'd be more than happy to tell them what my opinion would be. And I've done that. I don't think a single person's listened to a word I said so far. The guys that actually came to work with me a little bit. So I don't know if I didn't have what it takes to sort of get in their heads when they needed it, however brief it was, or I'd like to prefer to put the blame on them if possible. But ultimately, I think that younger kids that maybe have heard of me at least, and sort of to see what I can still do out there when they're just starting and into their teens might be a better fit, and then sort of lead them. And then if you actually work with them when they're younger, then maybe they come back a little on their own.